Hi everybody, Flash Rounds here with another Trials and Trials. Today we're returning back to the Great Houses of Calderia demo, which has been out in some of the recent Steam festivals. I thought I'd take a look at it because I enjoyed it the first time. I think it was updated to the latest Tacticon Steam festival, and also thanks to Strategy Informer, who I do some work with, and I'll put a link in the description because it's your home to all things Strategy and 4X and many things more. Gave me a key so I could allow the demo to keep running for longer, because the demo is actually, from what I believe now, is been disabled on Steam, but it's worth checking out anyway. So let's take another look. I've looked at this already. I thought I'd take another look because I do believe it's been updated. Again, as we see, it's a demo, so you always remember it's a demo, not been finished. So you kind of take that with a pinch of salt. Things might not work, things might not be finished. But let's take a look. I've turned all the sound down because I don't want copyright strikes. New game, beautiful artwork. I'm not sure about that though. Anyway. Story so far: it's been a millennium since your ancestor abandoned the old world. The reasons for the exodus had long since been forgotten, and it was forbidden to speak or write of them, nor ever return. Okay. When the emperor heard of the land, he paid little heed to the warnings of his council and granted a mandate for any descendant of the royal bloodline to claim the land in his name. First let settlers name the land Calderia. I wonder if this is going to open up DLC later in the day. Later in, I wonder if this is lining us up for things to come back from the old world to bite us back on the rear end. Anyway, seems like it's setting up a future storyline. Anyway, click to edit. Okay, so let's give ourselves a proper name. Can we all guess what I'm going to call it? Come on, put it in the comments if you can guess what I'm going to call it. Also, put it in the comments if you've played this. Let me know what you thought about it. Well, that's not it. I can't work out what I'm putting in myself. Yes, if you played it in the comments, let me know in the comments if you've played it and what you thought about it. Because I'd be keen to know. I always like to hear back from people whether they've played it, what they thought about it. Anyway, there we go. Predictable. I did tell you it was predictable. Ooh, I can't remember this from the first one. In the lands of Calderia, we are among the first to arrive near the Emperor's lands in the east. High population, crop bonuses. We arrive early to land in the south near Meta, home of the mathemagicians. Okay, artists unlocked. We're a major house of the Empire. Start as accounts, easy start. Came late, settled in the mountains of the north. Came late, settled. But let's go with a major house, easy start. Let's go easy start. They came to Calderia when there were still plenty of unclaimed land. They established their settlement so we can go anywhere we want where it's highlighted. So that's what we've got a choice. So we've got Alexa, land by lake with two river crossings makes the main port of the region practically an island, and boasts boosts the safety of the region, abundance of pastures, good soil. Okay, let's go back. So that's a good one. Okay. I'm liking that one. I kind of like one in the right, tucked away in the middle of nowhere. So obviously you've got lots of people unlock it. They all offer different benefits. Okay, I'm not going to all of them because it's just a brief list. So what I'm going to go with, because I'm going to go. This attracted me first of all. Yes, you've got lots of different things. If we look all the way down here, for example, if we look at this one down here, fertile soil, but close proximity to the capital has made this region a true snake's nest. So obviously, capital's down here. So if you go right next to that, you're in for a right hard time. So let's go up here. So this gives us grapes, horses, material. Okay. So some benefits, some disadvantages. But safety permanently increased. Next. Okay. More than just arrival. What matters is the value each house believes in. The values each house believes in. From the beginnings, we wanted to make sure we were known as warriors, better units. Peacemakers, faster population growth. Schemers, intrigue level. I'm going to go with warriors, better units, just for the blunt tool. The first of our line to arrive were wrathful, lazy, and cruel, or humble, eloquent, carefree. I haven't I have my own way with words. I can paint a silver lining to bad news. I know. Okay. I wonder if we get one good, one bad. So we get Inna, who is, I don't have time for loitering around. If there's results to be had, okay. It's anxious, ability, in social conflict. Economy -1, diplomacy intrigue +1. You give us, war cry, conflicts. Ooh. Reroll one more time. It's bullheaded, military. Okay, +1 economy, +1 military. And you give us repulsive. Okay, let's reroll again. You can keep doing this until you find something you like. How long that will just take you. Okay, we've got case hermit, case compromise. Okay, so we've got. So they cancel each other out. I'm going to reroll again. I'm not keeping this. I'm quite curious. Okay, sullen in military conflicts. Humble. We've solved it with money, abilities of conflicts. Economy -1, intrigue -3. Oh, blimey, this is you could be at this all day. You really could. Attractive, cruel miser. +3, attractive. Okay, plus economy. Well, I'm just going to go. Like I say, again. You let me know in the comments, is there more suited, what's the best you can do with these? What should you be trying to pick? We'll go with Demian, Furizio. Okay. Later decades, both Lord Narni and Furizio Nardi passed away, but they'd left behind a prosperous fiefdom, large family, and the beginnings of a legacy. So I'm assuming then that the offspring of this pair are affected directly by the stats they had. Otherwise, that was a colossal waste of time. Head of family's leader of your house, they have fancy on your family. Attractive, cruel, just, fortuned. Good luck. Okay, cool. It's worth story, it's worth song. Okay, so we've got everything pattern. Okay. Okay, so we've got okay, military +2. Oh, they're all the same. They say the same thing. Say they're all different things. They're all affected in different ways. There's a lot to look at here. Skip over icons, 64 icons. I'm just going to fly through this quickly because if you've watched it, you know I can spend ages doing this type of stuff. If I see something I like, God, there's a lot to look at. This in itself could take you for ages. Oh, hang on. There we go. Main colour is going to be red. Icon colour is going to be white. Secondary colour is going to be blue. Look at that. As close to the channel colours as we can get. Continue. Welcome to Great Houses of Calderia. Let me give you a brief introduction how life is here. During the demonstration, you'll have 2 years to spend with us. Then I'll have to leave the battle. Okay, we've got 2 years basically. Your job is to achieve the first step in your attempt to rising in the ranks of Calderia. That is mostly relates to growing the population. You have 2 years. Okay, coolio. Okay. This is your home, Count Nardi of Alvexa. This is our home, Alvexa. By clicking on the name band, you'll enter the fiefdom view where you can manage multiple things. Manage your population, where you do your people work, how hard and how much you pay them. Select buildings you would like to construct to unlock new things. Select family members to oversee different professions. This will impact. Okay, cool. Before we jump there, let's have a look at the more map a bit more. Okay. Politics of warfare with peaceful means. Okay. These are the Toti. We never really liked them, but lately we waged a war against them and lost. They are overlords now, but at least we managed to get off regularly paying tax paying for a while. But that time is about to end, so we'll seriously slow our growth. Basically, we need to attack them again, is the obvious thing to do. Expect them to increase your taxation in 6 months' time. If successful, that will be seriously slowing down your attempt to grow our fiefdom. We will have a chance to resist as their demands will end in a social conflict. Social conflicts is one way how political conflicts are handled in Calderia. If we manage to improve relations to them, Perhaps they won't try to force us as badly into servitude. You can see our relations with other families by selecting one on the map mode. Okay, my first thought was, well, we're going to try and declare war and kill them, basically. Reach your first step in winning progress. That's the whole situation. Let's recap and provide one more way to do well while you're here. You want to make your population happy so they would grow. This means we will need resources. You want to prepare tough negotiations ahead of you. This means you need good companions who will aid you in social conflicts. To achieve both, you could trace some of the resources you are producing to others who lack those. Okay. You can suggest trade to any family in Calderia. Okay. Right, so if we go into here now, so if I click on the name banner, view, right, fiefdom view. This is a fiefdom view. On the left, you can see different professions and population working in those professions. You can drag and drop population to change where they work. You also drag and drop your family members to oversee production for extra effects to increase production, or increase happiness. Better character skills are the better the effect. Okay. Population management. Each profession has 3 tiers of payment resources for population working in it. The better the payment, the happier the people. You can also order your population to work harder, increasing the work effort demand has to be compensated with paying them more. Okay. Right, so we've got worker management. Okay, so build. Where do you start? So where the hell do you start is a $1 million question. It's normal. Okay. Winemakers. So what can we build then? Farmers market. Okay, we've got to keep. Correlations. Dungeons. Production. Okay, so I'm a little bit, it's kind of where do you start is a $1 million question. Okay. If I come out a second. Back. Okay, oh, actually, it's time control. Okay, continue. Pause it. So, this is our land here. So, what have we got? Here is foresters. Okay. So, we've got Nardi, attractive courtier. So, this represents diplomacy, economy, intrigue, military. So we've got, they're dead, so there's 4 of us. There's Ugo Nart, there's me, there's this one, okay, family. Okay, so idle characters, they're all idle, I can see that. Right, okay, so what we really should do is start appointing people to do stuff. Diplomacy. Alright, let's have a look at diplomacy. Organise a feast. No, we don't want to do that. Let's view. Okay. Professional management. So we've got crops, grapes, materials. So growth. No, hang on. What have I just done then? Worker management. Have I dropped it down one? So the moment we've got none of them. Okay. Winemakers. So how do I make wine? How do I increase winemakers with vineyards? So right. Okay. So we want to go. Let's have a look. So winemakers, production, overseer, balance, normal. If we've got vineyards, farmers, okay, professional management build, wheats and hides. It's halted because so population is halted because no population herdsmen. So I want to move population about, so let's just go into view, population, worker management, growth. So I want to build, so I want to go We've got 2 of 7. So let's just come off that a second. So let's go to you. Overseer, professional management, overseer. Okay, so drag to us. Oh, I've got to drag to assign. Okay, so we have to look what they're good at. Right, okay. Humble, Mercon, ugly. Military conflicts. Okay, well, I think it's not gets now. So you are diplomacy. You weren't good at production. So you have got military, intrigue. It's kind of like, is there a right way to do this? So I'm gonna you onto the keep. Let's put you there. You there. No, let's come off that one. So let's just say that again. Is that the right thing to do? Okay, let's just kind of again. Is that the right thing to do? I do not know. Drag your family. Work. Okay. I've done that. Okay. Okay, so let's go back and let's just press go. If we go now, let's click on diplomacy. Nope. Okay, if I click on them, trade. So we have got crops. They have crops. We have materials, but they don't. We don't really produce anything they don't produce. Well, that's not good to us, is it? Go back. Idle characters. Let's put them on the right and give them doing something, haven't they? I suppose. Do they have to do something? If we go to you and go to trade, see, Nardi, we have metals. Where's it coming from though? And wine and gold. Crops. We want to find something that somebody don't have. Okay. Let's view this. If we had to build something, increase worker slots. Okay, let's build that. Okay, we're going to build that, and what does this do? Increase. Okay, unlocks. We'll do that. We'll unlock that. Okay. Multiplier. Let's do that first. Let's do that. We're building that. Okay. See what that does. Let's just speed it right up. See how long that takes. And I'm in south. Let's just see what other trade we can do. See, everyone's got a lot more than we have. See, they've got loads more than us. It's like a non-starter, that. Progress. Can we go over to people over here? Intrigue. Recruit spy. It's all locked. We can't do any of that. Okay. Event overseer. Okay. Sila Nardi feels that all the responsibilities of an overseer aren't just worth it. She has to spend much of her limited time in life on things that, about the workers and their supervisors, and it's frequently and let's take over for her. Okay. You expect Sila -5. Okay, that wasn't the greatest decision. Okay, so I'm still kind of like at a loss as to safety level. View. So is that being built then? Right, I get it. Right, okay. Cannot build requirements are met. So buildings. Right, okay. Can't requirements aren't met. Right, okay. This is stuff we can't. Right, I get it now. I think I understand. We can build crenellations. Oh, it's been built. Okay, they're building that. Okay. So what else can we do then? What else can we do? So we've got resources. Okay. War, nope. Feudalism. Okay, so we got like relation mode. Okay, let's go. So you are the default mode.
Event. Hugo Nadia's become middle-aged. Happy birthday. If I click on you and view, okay. Is that everybody though? Is that like the whole thing? Production halted upgrading. Okay. Yeah, it's can you not do drag to assign? Professional management. Let's just go back in there a second. View. So if I click on this, so we've got okay. Fiefdom. So we've done that. So there's not a lot we can do there. So if I was to go into here and I was to go like this to increase there, but have we got the raw materials to compensate them, which I don't think we've got. If I go to here, how do I get workers to come here though? Oh, right, I get it now. Oh, right, I understand. Now it's all become all of a sudden. Right, so you have to actually build stuff. Winery. Right, okay. Right, I can stand now. I'm doing this completely wrong. So you go in here, it's all done individually. Right, okay. Can't build crops not met. Resources, we need materials. Right, I get it now. It's individual thing. Oh, right. Let me select down a bit. Let's go to trade. Materials. We've got plenty of materials. They've got some. 5 trips. Willingness low. Willingness. Okay, back. Right, let's do that. Let's see if I can crack this diplomacy thing now, because I think I understand what I've got to do now. Trade. They've got more materials. What have they got a lot of that we haven't? If I go like, and they go crops. So is it at some point going to give me a... Ah, right, I get it now. Now it's starting to make sense. That's an awful lot of crops though. That's an awful lot of crops. See if we lower that down, get it a bit more, then that's kind of like that. Send. Okay. They're off now doing that. Now it makes sense. Okay, so if I go back into here now, I view this. If I go into herdsman, and I want to, if I then want to build, I wish this was in one build menu. We require master of the hunt. Unlocks master of the hunt. Work time. What's the requirement though? Companion unlocks new companion. Hunting grounds. Okay. Base production building. If we've got this here now, well, I'm a bit confused here. Okay, let's just come off it. Let's just go here. So I've done that already. Okay, let me try that one again. So fiefdom view. Okay, right. So keep up. Oh, okay, let's just come off that. I wonder if that'll change when we get the keep. Okay, let's just craft guild, build in progress, craft guilds. Okay, let's get that done so it speeds up a little bit. Exhibition resources, life event. Some lessons have invited Izan Nardi to spend the late evening by wine and card games, a few glasses of wine. His company announced suggests adding some stakes to make the game more fun. Miser, the club must only 3. So he's arrogant, agreeing to win for going fairly. He's decides to show what made, despite his too doubtful moves made by his companions, they weren't matched for his solid skill. Cool, well done you. Okay, so we need to... How do we get workers into here then? Farmers. If I put... that's how you do it. They're now sad. Well, that's growth production. Oh, okay, fine. Don't care, get over it. Right, that's how you move people around. Builders, fine. Okay, so if I say to farmers, 4 production growth per population. So if I was to go like that, and go like that, and see what that does. Okay, I think I get it. If I listen it to them there. Refused to trade. Sinardi arrived at Vividas and waits for Gala Matti to arrive to negotiate. As goodbye. So Gala sends the message saying if Hanardi wants to trade, they should send someone who knows how to count the next time. Choose, okay. Okay, hang on. Turn home. There's somebody you're selling and their price by from this relation. Okay, I'm not sure I understood what happened there. I'm not entirely sure I understood what happened there. View. Herdsman, so... This is a complicated to understand what the bloody hell's going on. There's so much information in here. Right, okay, so... Wedding. That's a wedding. Okay, this is a placeholder event. Program, as I said in the tin. It's a placeholder. It's an early game. Nardi. Make a character. Who's good at diplomacy? Intrigue, economy, diplomacy. So, once somebody's good at diplomacy, so 6. Let's put you in charge of the farmers. There, and let's put you. Who's left? I do know. Let's put you in charge of the keep. Let's see if that makes a difference in negotiations. Let's go down to you. Life event. Let's enable. So you are cool. Same thing again. I've had it for the night. Okay. Another wedding, another place. I'll skip that one. Let's go down to this one and go this way. Trade. So they've got a lot of crops. We need materials and we need meat and hide. Gold. $70. Send. Okay. Here we go with that. Well, okay, forest song. So we're in travel through the ancient forest from which all daylight has disappeared and only dim twilight is guiding the way. Standstill air creates stunning aroma of fresh light. Suddenly the cart wheels disages and our caravan brakes. Takes a little walk around the caravan, which hears sudden rattle coming out of the nearby bushes. What they do? Just forgiving, genius. She very excited sidetrack list towards the sound when she did for us. The rattle sound list on the end. Serene sees a beautiful, delicate woman crouching over a little river looking at Charlie. She rises, giving her a small token of Jones to sit and then wonders away, giggling for her to do anything. Okay, coolio. Okay. Negotiated conflict. Your trade delegation arrives at Aveske. Your delegation led by Selena Nardi and Torso Arville welcomes it. After pleasantries have been exchanged, it comes clear that the different parties have ideas on how it should go. Both should follow, but both negotiations follow. How to choose your companion. Health, master builder, counsellor, and good against diplomacy. 30k confirm. Okay. Start conflict negotiations. Okay. Oh right, here we go. Drag and drop units. Move your companions to play fields by dragging them. The arrow indicates to show which companions perform against which and who will lose arguments against them. After initial placement, you can move your companions to other slots in reserve. The units will rest and regain their social stamina. Good, weak, okay, neutral. Okay. Objective. Units are connected to the objective will try and win the argument. Meters measure who is winning the argument for the objective. Right, okay. Right, so you are you're neutral, and then master builder, and finally Selena Nardi, where do you go? Okay, ready. Okay. Okay, so we lost them. Okay, we defeat playing fields 1. That was difficult to understand what the hell's going on then. We lost, losing was just gold. Okay, idle character. War score not settled. Okay. Overseer Bale Nardi oversees miners is frustrated by the inefficient ways of the workers. They waste so much of their time on matters completely relevant to the labour. Bale Nardi decides to take most of his hands. It's a love them. I haven't got any miners though. Okay. It's difficult because it would be useful if you had some kind of guide to help you as to what was going on. As to help you actually decide how to go about deciding what to do. So what do we need now? If we view, why do we try diplomacy for a change? Why don't we go here and view, okay, middle age, happy birthday, diplomacy, courtier, official visit, send, who's good at diplomacy? Hang on, well surely I would want to send him instead of her. Okay, so if he's gone there, what I should then do is go to here and then stick somebody in the farmers there. Okay, I think he says. It would be helpful if the tutor could do with being better because it's a complicated game with not a lot of help to just help you as to what you're trying to do. Okay, you're there. Lose a resource. Why am I losing resource? Is it because it's trade? That's why. Okay, overseer. Okay, let's do longer shifts. Let's change by 10% for 120 days. Okay. Progress. Official visit. Travel to Kirsten, greeted by Lazar's Nutel. She is arranged a formal meeting. Wary, Gulliver, melancholic. State defences, cut gossips. Let's go trade affairs. Dations towards the 5%. Okay. Let's slow it down a little bit because time is galloping past us at a great rate. Okay, so so let's go then again and go trade. See what we got that they could want to buy off us. Grapes, we've got they've not got for what they need, have they really? Meat and hides, we've not got them to, they've got a lot of money though. Could we sell them some crops? Okay, sell 100 crops. What would you give for that? They would go there. So would they give us that? No, so they wouldn't give us that, would they? So not willingness. So they don't want crops from us. Okay. Materials. We can't really do anything with them really because they've not got anything we need. We haven't got anything they need. But you up here, diplomacy, trade. Ooh, crops. Let's see what we can get out of them for that much. They haven't got a lot, have they though? They've got nout. What can we get out of them for that? This is what they've got that we could. So metal ores, trade grapes, metal ores. $20 metals. If we up the crop, if we sell them more crops, we get it to 230. They'll give us that. Yeah, see what happens. Okay, they're often doing that. Okay, if I go into older view, herdsman. Okay, it's difficult to know how to put beasts. We need more workers, don't we? Really? Okay. So if we go to here, what can we do to them? So we need resources. We haven't got resources. So we need materials. So if I go into view, we need materials, which is crafters. Who makes materials? Miners produce ore. So who produce? Smiths produce. See we need that. It's so much, don't we? Really? Okay, we need miners. It's just kind of like we're short anyway. Okay, we're short anyway, so I'm not sure what we can do about that. Right, my initial thoughts on this is the demo needs to be the tutorial needs to be way better than it is. There's a lot of it you kind of left to guess as to what you got to do. There's a lot of it it's just pure guesswork as to what you got. There's not a lot of there's not lots of. It's not very intuitive. A lot of you've got to try and guess what you got to work out. What you got to do. Yes, it needs to be more kind of like, yeah, tutorials are way better. But anyway, Galko Manskalko has arrived for a visit. He talks enthusiastically about increased cooperation between the families of Monskalko and Nardi. Okay. Learns his enthusiasm is not just empty words. He thought things out, and good sense about cooperation. Okay. They like us. So where are they come from? Where are they from? Where have they come from? That's a middle question. Where are they though? Feudalism, war, resources, relations. Where have they just come from though? So I could go and... Okay. Where have he just come from? I've got no clue where he's just come from. He's coming to see us. I want to see where we go. Let's do this middle age first. Middle age. Happy birthday. Good for him. Your trade lecture has Vasco delegation. Yeah, it's usual. Right, okay. Right, go with master builder. Just go with that because I don't know where that's going to work. Start social conflict. So we want... Okay, let's see. Let's look. Okay. View there. Move from reserve. You're in reserve. Well, you're going to go there. Put you there. Okay. Ready. Okay. Okay. Right, so we pay less for goods, but but they receive more for goods. So, okay, I don't know whether that was a result or not. We've got a chart popped up. Let's go to this Monscar. Is it? Well, I found them. They've disappeared now. Oh, it was just all the way down there, wasn't it? So let's give you trade. She's not. See, they've got so much that we need. But it's too far away. This is the point. It's so far away. We've got money. Trade. So see, we have nothing that they need. What would he give us for that? What do we really need? We need ore. We need ore, don't we? Send. Okay. Okay. Right, so you're going to there. So let's have a bit of you, yeah. Trade. So he's got loads of meats and eyes that we could do with having. Yeah, we can't compete get things like he's got way more than we've got. If I was to go back into here again and view this. If I was to now go into miners, build miners. Okay. So now, is that now going to be building it? Delegation. What started as a standard fair trade negotiation for both parties has quickly taken a turn for the worse when Nomiki Nuttall accuses that what you're offering is inferior quality and thus offer a slightly lower price. Offer to pay for third-party appraisal. Blimey, enjoys killing. Why is she in charge of negotiations? Selling that for that. Okay, accepts a proposal and an appraiser is summoned to negotiate after the third organisation samples. Normal quality. Fair enough. Happy days. Losing resource, not bothered. Okay. Right, okay, what are you about? What can you do up there? Infinite resources. Okay, so if we go to trade, anything that we need that you need? Who else? Cool, we've got crops. What do you want for that? What will you give us for that? Yeah, actually, you're not a lot of you. So let's, if we go like that, let's stick 100 on, see what we get for that. If we go. They're gonna, okay, try some of that, okay. Okay, farmers, what's wrong with the farmers? Life event. Gets fifth term, gets an empty feeling. What is the purpose of cultivating and fighting over disparities? He can't even concentrate on daily matters and he is desperate to ease his mind. Hello. Unconfident. Excellent, this is what we wanted. Right, okay, so if I go into here now, view, the farmers are not happy. So somebody else can come in and do a better job than she's doing, I'm not entirely sure. Humble, silent farmers. Okay, so if I put them to brisk and put them to that. I wonder if that'll help them sort themselves out. Go back. There's an awful lot to do, and it's very difficult to know whether what you're doing is the right thing or not. If we go to diplomacy, in fact, let's go this way. View diplomacy, intrigue, that's all locked. Unruly servants. Hugo, Nardi and Eleanor D'Amato's negotiations are interrupted when D'Amato's workers and Hugo's servants break into fighting. They seem to fight over the fairness of the deal being made. Offers settle dispute by low demands, scolders and severely demand. Negotiations in private. Is impressed and as a respectful gesture agrees to your original terms. After settling your people, you both agreed the incident was a sign of both bad trade and the final deal should be more reasonable for them. Oh, great. Foolish people. Okay. Okay. Why is it not doing anything? Bit of fire setting. Why is it not doing anything? Who are you? You're one. I can't sign you to anything, I presume. We're still not producing anything in terms of research. We're still not producing. What are you down here? Could I visit you? There's a lot to look at, and there's a lot to look at. We could sell you some crops, I reckon. We sell you 400 crops. What would you give us in exchange for that? Nothing. You don't want crops, do you? Okay. Grapes then. Let's start with 100 and see what you'll give us for that. Is that it? For 100 bloody grapes? What do we need? Do we need material? Well, don't. Well, this is it. I'm assuming this is what we don't need. Let's lower the price then. Okay. Okay, let's just go with send. Better than nothing. If used to me shrinking. Why? Okay. Drag to assign there, I reckon. Draft guilds. Increasing. Okay, whether that's the right thing I don't know. Okay. Door by fate. Walking in the hallway soon comes across an old manual which lays on the windowsill, and she takes a look at becoming inspired by the text to try some of its examples. Which is pursue polearm skills. Yeah, she's a speed troubadour. Oh, great. I'm going to leave this here. There's a lot going on, and there's not a lot of help telling you what's going on. It's an interesting game. My main issue with it is that there's a lot going on, and there's very little help to tell you what you're doing. Very little help. Yeah, it's. Yeah, there's. I can see it. I can see that. I can see where the enjoyment will be. But like I said, there's an awful lot going on, and there's not a lot telling you what you got to do to do it. See, that's going. See, that is city growth. It's interesting game. It's one you. I think it's one you're gonna have to sit down and really get to grips with as to what you're doing and how you do it. But yeah, let me know what you think about it. Let me know if you've tried it. If you can see what I've been going wrong or what I've done differently, let me know in the comments. Yeah, and like I say, if you want to see more of this, let me know, because it appears the demo's still working for me because I've got a key for it. So woohoo! Anyway, thanks very much, and I'll see you next one. Cheers, bye.